My name is Ryan Coleman. I am a part of the Unifrance Critics Lab at this year's Cannes Film Festival. And unfortunately, one of the last films that I'm going to see, today is my second to last day here at Cannes, is, that's unfortunate. But fortunately, I really liked this film that I did not know how it was going to play going in. This is the much anticipated new film from Claire Denis, the legendary French writer and director. This is her second film this year. She had a film premiere at a different European festival called Both Sides of the Blade. That was sort of a dark/comic romantic triangle starring Juliette Binoche. This film is completely different. It stars Margaret Qualley, who is the daughter of Andie MacDowell, which I only mention because it is striking in some shots in this film how similar she looks to her mother, though she has a very different demeanor, which I think really energizes the film. And it also stars Joe Alwyn, who is a second replacement. The initial casting was Robert Pattinson, and then he was replaced with somebody, and then that person had to drop out, and then he was replaced by Joe Alwyn. A lot of people are going into this film a little nervous about that because you can't get much better than Robert Pattinson. He was so good in Claire Denis' film High Life. I have heard a lot of negative to mixed reviews of this film, and I was worried. I'm not the biggest Claire Denis fan, but I was hopeful. I plan on writing about this film and thinking about it very deeply, so I was hoping it would give me a lot to work with, and it gave me so much to work with. I don't know what the critics are not seeing that I saw. I found the film to be so rich. It was intoxicating. It's adapted from the novel by Denis Johnson about the Nicaraguan Revolution that Johnson actually wrote during the Nicaraguan Revolution in the 1980s. But Denis updates it to today. COVID is like a big aspect of the film. People are wearing masks. They have to do PCR tests. They're in Nicaragua. There is military activity. There's sort of tensions between Nicaragua and Costa Rica. Margaret Qualley plays an American journalist, or maybe she's not. Everything is very unclear. Joe Alwyn plays a employee of an oil company, or maybe he doesn't. Everything is very loose and shifting and mysterious, and everybody's betraying each other, but also having sex. The two of them come together in Nicaragua. Money is beginning to mean less and less. Time starts elongating. There's sudden, as is always true in Claire Denis films, there are sudden bursts of violence punctuated by long stretches of sort of sexually charged, loosely associated dialogue and just images. I found it completely enrapturing the entire time. I was crammed in a seat in the Lumiere. It was hot. I have a film right after this. I had a film right before it. I was hungry. I had to go to the bathroom, but I didn't think about any of that. I was totally engrossed by the film. If you're a Claire Denis fan, I would say it's the closest to White Material, which starred Isabelle Huppert. Very similar film that was set in Africa during a sort of colonial uprising and a sort of people from a country sort of throwing the last vestiges of colonialism off their back, and Isabelle Huppert played a white French woman who was sort of trapped in the middle of it and couldn't see the bigger picture. Margaret Qualley plays a very similar role. She's obviously not Isabelle Huppert, so it's like really unfair to compare the two of them. But I thought Stars at Noon was fabulous, and I'm so happy to say that.